There's only one fight that I want. If I came back to entertain the fans, there's only one entertaining bout. Mayweather versus McGregor.
He needs me. I don't need him.
I said, let's make it happen. You know, I told him that we could talk to your boss. Because he has a boss. I'm my own boss.
I'm looking around. I don't know what anyone else has for me around here. I might have to jump up and drag Floyd Mayweather out of bed and see what the he's at again.
Everybody keep talking about Conor McGregor. He's blowing smoke.
If he wants to talk, we can talk. But it's me who's in control here.
We are willing to give him $15 million.
That's a pay cut to me. I don't take pay cuts. I thought boxing was where the money was at.
Bring him over to the boxing world, and I'll show him what it's like. Easy.
Just put that on replay. Like, I could seriously watch that mouth fest go for a very long time.
It was good.
He's Max. I'm Nicole. I love it. I'm all in.
We were reminded yesterday that a lot of things can happen before Mayweather and McGregor take place. August 26th, there was the news about Mayweather's tax liability, news on that ahead. But we had to see it firsthand, and it went bonkers.
It was actually better than I expected.
Yeah, so
I was expecting
your
a lot.
expectations going in were...
No. I was expecting it
for
to
this
be,
press conference.
Yeah, I was expecting the press conference to be good. But I think it was even better than I was expecting.
It was good. The attire was a big story. As you can see, the contrast. McGregor came dressed to the nines. Mayweather, stoic.
So good.
It was really good. And you're going to hear exactly what was said, and there was a lot of it. The promotional tour beginning in L.A. It's a 4-city tour promoting the fight. First one at Staples Center in L.A. The fighters will then visit Toronto Wednesday, Thursday, New York, London on Friday. So this is a remarkable tour. There they are, 49-0, Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, just 29 years age, and a champion at UFC. And this thing was short and sweet and got right into it.
He's in a tracksuit. He can't even afford a suit anymore. How's this suit look? It's a cracker. An August McGregor line. I've got my own line of suits coming out. If you zoom in on the pinstripe, it says you.
Y'all already know I ain't made. I ain't back down for no body. You line them up, and I knock them down like bowling pins. And August 26th, I'm gonna knock this down too.
Yeah, right. I haven't knocked nobody out in about 20 years.
Let me show you what $100 million fighter look like. Still got $100 million, and then he never touched it.
That's in a tax man.
You right. I'm the IRS, and I'm gonna tax your.
I'm not gonna do.
And I'm guaranteeing you this. You going out on your face, or you going out on your back? Now, which way you want to go? Which way you want to go? That's right. Sit quiet, you little. You just show up and I'm going to do the rest.
I'm here right now.
You can get it right now. You can get it right now. You can get it right now. You can get it right now. Talking that.
The slowest sports week of the calendar, and that just brought it all to life. And we welcome in Bernardo Osuna, who covers boxing for ESPN, Brett Okamoto, who covers MMA. I think it's important to have you on together because for the first time ever, we're talking about one event, two different sports. How did you see the presentation of your respective fighters? Let's start with you, Brett, because McGregor came out first.
Yeah, and he came out swinging like he always does and like you would expect him to do. And he did get a little bit of a reaction from Floyd. I mean, Floyd was basically sitting there, arms crossed, not saying anything while Conor was talking. But then when he got up on the mic, he was a lot more animated than I've seen him in years. And that's what Conor McGregor does. He digs under your skin just a little bit. And even though Floyd Mayweather is very confident going in this fight, he's saying, I'm the best boxer of my generation. Conor McGregor, you've never boxed professionally before, ever. So I don't think that he's getting into his head necessarily, but he is forcing him to defend himself. He's forcing him to respond to him a little bit. And so for Conor McGregor, I think that's a win.
And a lot of people are going to talk about, as I switch over to Bernard, about who won this press conference. And we'll get to see it 3 more times. But then it was Mayweather who took the microphone. Bernardo, what stood out about what he said?
I actually spoke with him prior to the press conference, and I asked him point blank, are we going to see vintage Mayweather? Because we haven't seen that guy in so long. And he said, I've evolved as a person. I've matured. I said, but what about when Conor starts, getting at you? He said, we'll see. And boy, did we see. It was good to see Money Mayweather make an appearance, because he wasn't at the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight. He wasn't at the Canelo fight. He wasn't at the Maidana fight. He said, those guys don't even understand what I'm talking about. Well, Conor McGregor understands, and they all understand now that this is going to be a show that they're putting on for the fans, and I think they both delivered. I mean, Floyd Mayweather was back at his vintage best, and I kind of missed that Floyd Mayweather, not the boxer, but the talker.
Okay. Hey, Brett, there was a couple moments there where Mayweather said he would go into the octagon and about fighting with 4-ounce gloves. What did you make about that message and how people might take it?
I was scratching my head there for a while. I was thinking, yeah, Floyd, you want to talk, you do want to promote yourself during this press conference, but don't go too far now. Don't go saying stuff that you're going to regret. I mean, Floyd Mayweather does not want any part of a cage match. And I don't want to say that the guy's lying up there, but maybe just the moment got to him. Maybe he got too ramped up. And this is something that Conor is definitely making a point of. He's reminding everybody that, hey, we're competing in a sport that has a lot of rules. I mean, if we want to go out to the street right now, I will tap this guy. I'll knock him out with my leg in a matter of seconds. And so I think what Floyd was saying is, don't challenge my manhood. I can fight you in any arena. But the truth is, Max, he cannot fight him in that arena, so he should steer clear of those comments the next 3 days.
McGregor also pointed out that he's got a new clothing line, and it said "blank you" on the pinstripes, and Brett Okamoto tweeted, if you want to check it out on Twitter, it does in fact say that. Okay, Bernardo, when you look at what Mayweather got out of this, yesterday some news about a tax liability. How did that play its part in today's exchange between the two fighters?
I think it actually helped Conor McGregor, because he had the immediate barb that he was going to go after Floyd Mayweather. But Floyd Mayweather had a great response to that. And even in the press line, when we were ready to talk to Floyd in our interview, a lot of people would ask him about it. Did you come back for the money? Did you come back to pay the tax man? And he kind of just brushed it off and came out with that $100 million untouched, uncashed check. So he's kind of letting people know, I'm a millionaire. I handle things a little bit different. The tax man will get his money, but so will Conor McGregor. He'll get his from the new tax man, Floyd Mayweather. So, yeah, I think it was all going to be part of the promotion, and both of them played to that exactly the way they should have.
Gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there, but just give me a visual thumbs up or thumbs down if you think that they sold some pay-per-views today. There we got 4 thumbs up. Brett Okamoto, Bernardo Osuna, thanks for joining us here on SportsCenter.